If you truly want your practice or your law firm to grow, there is one question you're going to have to stop asking and 3 questions you're going to need to start asking. Well, let's discuss. Welcome to Legal Marketing Minutes, where I share short bursts of current marketing news and advice. I'm your host, Nancy Myrland. If we haven't met, I'm a marketing, business development, content, social and digital media speaker, trainer, and advisor for lawyers and their legal marketers. Your time is valuable, so let's get started, okay? I hear these questions a lot, and they come up about every year right about this time. And one that I heard recently was that a person whom I respect greatly said, my firm is thinking about building out a room that will be equipped for podcasting and video. And what they would like to know is, are other firms doing this? And have you experienced positive ROI as a result of this? And let me know your thoughts. And it comes up in other ways, like, should we sponsor X, Y, or Z event? Well, I don't know. Let's see what the others are doing. Or should we advertise in this space? I don't know. Well, if the others are doing it, the other firms are doing it, yeah, I think we better be there too. Or are they using social media? Let's see what they're doing in social media, because if they're using social media, or you name it, or they're starting a podcast, or they're doing videos, or they're writing a blog post, or they're hosting their blogs on other platforms, or they're curating them in other places, then by golly, we should too. Well, I just listened to an episode of Gary V TV, GaryVee TV on YouTube, and Gary V is Gary Vaynerchuk, as you may know, and the guest that he had on put it so succinctly and so perfectly, much better than I could have, so I thought I need to share this right after I hear it. And what he said is, you cannot stand out and fit in at the same time. You cannot stand out and fit in at the same time. Now let's think about that in the context of legal marketing. If we continue to ask the question, what are others doing? And have you experienced ROI as a result of this? Or what's it doing for you? Or does this work? Or we've seen somebody do it before and it doesn't look like it was successful, then all right, we'll do it too, or we won't do it too. But that too, we're going to do it too, is what is going to get you in trouble, because if you continue to copy and do what other lawyers and other firms are doing just because somebody else is doing it, then you are never going to stand out. You are only going to fit in. And fitting in, what does fitting in do for any of us? It doesn't help us stand out to our clients and our potential clients and our referral sources and media whom we hope would write about what we're doing. Does it? No, it doesn't. So I have 3 questions that you need to start asking instead. The first one is, and this is what you would ask yourself, how do I want to tell my story? My story. I am a lawyer. I am with this firm. How do I want to tell that story? The second is, what do I want to do? What is it that I am trying to do here? Who am I trying to talk to? What messages am I trying to convey? Who am I trying to help? What do I want to do? And the third question is, what makes me me? What makes me me? It doesn't matter if another firm is putting out videos and you're hearing stories about either ROI or the lack thereof. It doesn't matter. Let's reverse it. If another legal marketer heard that I was doing an Alexa flash briefing on Amazon and said, oh, then I need to do that too, that does absolutely nothing for that legal marketer. If that legal marketer doesn't say, you know what, I'm going to do this because I want to stand out and I want to send my message. I don't care what Nancy Myrland is doing. I don't care what she's doing. I need to do what's right for me so that I can stand out to my law firm clients. The same example goes for you. It does not matter if another lawyer or another law firm is doing something, and if you can find all of these case studies about them doing it, because them doing it has nothing to do with how you are going to or how you should do it, because you need to tell your story. You don't need to tell a story that looks just like theirs. So if you are trying to decide whether or not you should outfit a room in your new offices for podcasting and video, well, then the answer is absolutely absolutely you should, because that it doesn't matter if other firms are doing it. What matters is that the trends, and it doesn't take very much reading, you don't have to go very far to find out that the numbers are escalating at a very rapid pace of both people listening via audio and people are watching via video with captions. That's my caveat for you. So what you need to do is decide, how do I want to tell my story? What do I want to do? And 3, what makes me me? And then you need to set about doing that. You need to put that in your marketing and business development plans going forward, and stop asking what other firms are doing. The only time that it makes sense for you to ask those questions is if, you ask if another firm is sponsoring an event that you've been approached to sponsor as well. The only time that I want you to pay attention to what other firms are doing is if they are not sponsoring it or they're not sponsoring it at a certain level, because it has always been my contention, if you cannot stand out and you cannot be above in some way and negotiate a package that is a better marketing and promotions package for you at a higher level, do not just blend in. Do not melt into the rest of them so that you look just like everybody else. So don't forget that. You cannot stand out and fit in at the same time. And again, attribute that to Chase Jarvis on Gary V TV. And my 3 questions for you that you need to start asking, the one I want you to stop asking is, are any other firms doing it? But the 3 questions I want you to ask yourself are, how do you want to tell your story? What do you want to do? And what makes you you? All right. Well, that's it for today's Legal Marketing Minutes. Please do me a favor and let me know your thoughts about this topic. It keeps coming up year after year after year, and I've been around for a lot of years in legal marketing, and I have seen this question come up every year that I've been here. And my hope for you is that you will look at it differently going forward. I want you to stand out. I don't want you to just fit in. My clients don't just fit in, so I don't want you to just fit in either. All right. Well, if you can, leave me a comment if you're on a platform where that's allowable. Please do that, as I'd love to hear from you. If not, you can always find me on my blog at Myrland Marketing, which is MYRLAND marketing.com. And also, if you are connected to the legal profession, and most of you are listening, I would love for you to join my Facebook group. And if you go to Facebook, all you have to do is search for Social Media for Lawyers and Legal Marketers with Nancy Myrland. When you do, just let me know that this is how you found out about the group. Well, thank you so much for spending a few legal marketing minutes with me. I know your time is valuable, and I know you can stand out. So I appreciate you spending a few of those minutes right here with me. Until next time, I'm Nancy Myrland. Take care.